afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to Motive Movement. We're here for Wave 3. The courses are undefeated. It's been a tough one out there, but I'm Chris Ganji, joined alongside Ryan Stratus, ready to find some clears out there.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're in lovely Greenville, South Carolina.
Your hometown.
I know, man. It's been a fun one to see everybody come on by. I've been recommending places for people to go check out, and of course, they got to check out Motive, man. This is one of the best gyms in the Southeast. And here we are with the best athletes in the country. Man, Wave 3, we're hopefully going to see some folks finish. We haven't seen the last obstacle on either side of the field.
Yeah, it's been crazy, man. Nobody to the last obstacle, and Max Celebra is holding it down. I believe this is 4 competitions in a row for the young man where he steps off the course in first place. We'll see how it all plays out with Wave 3 to come, but positioning himself very well to hit another finals round.
Yeah, man, it's going to be a wild afternoon here at Motive. Finishing up the open round to see who's moving on to the finals tomorrow. Top 15 athletes on both sides is what we're looking for. Here's another look at the leaderboard. You can see the way things shake out on the women's side. Ashlyn Thel, Grace Carr are the only ones making it pretty far into the course. That cutoff at the floating monkey bars has been a nightmare for a lot of different athletes on both sides. And yeah, let's see what happens. Here's a time limit. You got 3 minutes to try to get through as much as you can. Last obstacle completed. Total number of fails by the end of your run, and the time it took you to do all that in. You get the retry system in play, meaning if you fall on an obstacle, you got to reset back at the start platform. You get about a 10-second time to get everything settled, and then you get to try again. Up to 3 attempts per obstacle within that time limit. Boy, let's see some clears, man. Let's see if we get some finishers out here this afternoon. This one's going to be one to watch. Brett didn't hold back, I'll say that, man. They really, it's been a while that we missed him in season 3, and now he's back for season 4. And yeah, they've been cooking up some stuff. A lot of new obstacles out here. Some classic ones have been throwing people off. These floating monkey bars. There's nothing too.
It's a classic obstacle. Yeah. I mean, we've seen it before. It's been on the show for a long time. Like, you know, when Connor Galvin stepped up to it, and Lucas Reale, I have to imagine they trained it years ago because they were maybe nervous about seeing it on the show. That's a very old obstacle.
Yeah, you don't see them too often, so it's like classic obstacles like that are just throwing some of these athletes for a loop. More single arm style motions, not so much a dynamic throw and go style that has become so popular as of late. So yeah, and then the variations on the spider hallway with the tipping spider is a really fun one to see how people adjust for that. Man, wait till you see what they got cooked up for the hybrid tomorrow. Well, first we got to get through today. We are all set and ready.
So getting ready for our first athlete to take on this course. It's going to be Aspen Buist to kick things off. First one in the wave.
Yeah, being the first runner, always a tough spot. Trying to set the standard for the other athletes. This being Wave 3, you kind of know where you need to get to and by when. That's the advantage of being later in the day. But also push a little pressure on you because now you know don't want to mess up a little earlier than you want to. Here we go. Aspen coming out of Colorado. Training out of Ninja Intensity. 15 years old, 5 years of experience.
And here we go. Can we get...
All right, Aspen on the move. Working through the teeter-totter steps right now. Getting the balance knocked out pretty early on a course run like this is rather A breath of fresh air. You don't see that too often in course setups. This is Aspen's 7th competition with the NSC. She's made it into the finals once before, looking to try to increase that number this time around. We'll check out the Talon Tech here. Oh my goodness, went for a big leap. The feet were just a little on the front side of that spinning log. It does rotate, so in order to ensure it's not going to spin, be a little bit more on top. Here's try 2. Aspen getting a little hung up here. She is pushing down on the front portion of the spinning log, and that's what's causing it to rotate. If she stays on top, dead center. All right, there we go. But now you won't get a full clear on this until you go on the second one, and not gonna get it. An early exit from Aspen. Unfortunate start to wave 3. That is a tricky one. We've seen some hang-ups. This being a very technically challenging course, when you have to run at an obstacle like that, identify where your feet are going to go, and also look at what you're trying to latch onto. It's a tough challenge indeed. Andrew Pickert ready to take on the course. Andrew stepping on through. This is his 6th time competing. He's made it to the finals once before. We saw him earlier this season in Obstacle Academy. Oh, a little bit of a twist and go.
Yeah, a little strange there.
That was that looked like the wrong cane, actually.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just seeing things. It's after lunch, so maybe I'm just. No, that's the right door. Okay, Stratton needs to get his eyes checked after a full bowl of whatever that Pokeball we had. That was delicious. Sorry, Andrew. All right, he's through one little hiccup. He's A-okay.
Yeah, not a big deal. It does put a little bit of pressure on. Pick up the pace.
Yeah, floating monkey bar has been one that's been rather challenging, but now we can do a skip here, but you got to watch out for the overhead cradle. Forward momentum carries him through, gets the clear. Up and around. Takes a bump on the way down. Let's see, got the wind knocked out of him. Just kind of jumped straight up and straight back down onto the wall, unfortunately.
There we go, much better there on the second attempt. It's so important, you got to stay locked in mentally here.
Andrew coming out Ultimate Ninjas in Naperville. Handles the drop A-okay. And quickly into the spider hallway. Got the Blair Witch Cam heading on over. Catch Mr. Pickert in action for the rodeo ropes. Andrew, 17 years old, 7 years of experience. Ooh, loses the grip. As that rope burn starts to affect those handholds. Hold on tight.
Yeah, let's see, he's off axis, but he's all right there. Big up move.
Great kip tech.
Yeah, really impressive. It takes a lot of power to get up there.
Hey, turn and burn. Right into the salmon ladder.
A lot of pressure right now to move quick.
Oh my gosh. Just taking it hard.
He's going for the point, going for the point.
Yep, top of the board, that will be a point there. So if he flips on over, turns it into the vertical limit, but time is out. Instead of going up that extra rung on the salmon ladder, he just hucked it.
Yeah, he knew he was running low on time. Puts himself into 8th place. It's a good run, just a couple tiny mistakes, unfortunately.
Yeah, we're going to start seeing these athletes really put their body on the line with some of these moves that they're making. all for the sake of time. Up now, we've got Avery Glance standing by. All right, Avery Glance.
Shout out to Avery, man. She was a good sport yesterday. We did a Patreon interview with her and Jay. We took them out to get ice cream.
Oh,
so,
that's cool, man. You got to explore downtown a little bit.
It was a very unique interview in the back of a car. So
that'd be cool.
Shout out. It was a lot of fun.
Here we go. And yep, going quick here on the ropes and rings. Going to try to make it through this. Not too many backswings. Dropping on down. See what the talent tech looks like. Avery trains out of the Obstacle Ninja Academy. Ooh, and the foot slip on rotating log. That is one. It's been catching a few people off guard. Avery, 20 years old with 5 years of experience. And there we go, locking in on the first talon. One more to go. Trying to find the footing. Excellent work. That second rolling log doesn't roll, but it does swing back and forth based on how you land on there. Now let's see if we can get through these floating monkey bars. This has been the stopping point for a lot of athletes. These bars will still rotate in the cradle. That just further opens up that grip. Notice as those hands start to rotate, once that thumb gets a little bit beyond the 12 o'clock position, the thing peel off almost immediately. Up move, not quite going to get there. And that's been the tough part, is making the swing upwards into the overhead cradle, which are separate hooks. They are not both attached, so they swing independent of each other. So when you're trying to place those monkey bars, you gotta be precise. Try number 2 for Avery. A backswing. Hold up, there it is. Few more moves. We're not quite out of the danger zone yet. She's going to try to go for the skip here. Big swing dismount. Got to go forwards and limbos underneath that last cradle. Excellent work from Avery. 35 seconds. Great commitment there. Into the tipping spider we go. Oh, look out. Hold on. Buckled a little bit off of the trampoline. Hold on tight. And time just ticking away as she tries to make that transfer out.
Yeah, that does it for time, but sitting in 5th place, it's a good spot to be in. Let's find out how many runners left on the women's side real quick.
That's a tough
16
course, man.
runners to go on the women's side. Doesn't lock her in, but it's close.
Yeah, definitely a challenging course setup here. Heard some of the athletes talking about skipping the drop in the spider hallway and just going straight to the cliffhanger ledge. And I was like, all right, I can't give you any beta, so do what you feel's right. We'll find out how it works out. But Zane, another one of the athletes coming out of Rock, solid warrior. They won the award for having the most athletes in the building today. They've got a sign. Look at that.
They got a sign, dude. This is a real sport over here. Let's go. This is a real sporting event.
Sports.
We've made it.
we got a tailgate party.
Look at that sign up there.
Let's go, Zane.
Let's go.
Oh, they got it to where they can change the names out. That's pretty smart. You know, environmentally friendly.
That's fantastic.
Zane, a little squirrely kind of early, but we're through it.
Yeah, Zane coming off a little bit of injury. He hasn't been competing much recently. Just getting back into training. Says he hasn't been doing too much. Just trying to get healthy and recover. He looks good here.
I know it can be challenging whenever you're taking a break. Sometimes those breaks are necessary. Careful there. Zane looking for these cradles. Up and through. Nice. He's got a little bit of a bend in the arm to brace for impact and no problem on the dismount. This will be his 6th time competing with the NSC. Ooh, I think we're good. Hopping on over. Hold on tight, Zane. Push a wave that collapses downwards, and he's setting a really good pace here. He has not made it into the finals before. He came close a few times back in season 3. It's his first time competing here in season 4. It's that first move on the rodeo rope. Got to go forward to this next cradle. Good toss, and now the up move. Come on, Zane. For the move. Salmon ladder up, skips. Skips a run. Confidence flipping limit, and man, he got there so fast, he bumps Nacssa Garemore out of first place. Minute 52 to this point. Let's see what that reverse grip looks like. Yeah, oh man, he's like, nope. That is rough. Checking the time. Silas bringing him over for some coffee? What was going on? He's got the whole Rock Solid crew there. Try again. Flip it on over. Pinching through, matching the grip as we go. Oy. That might be all she wrote for the time. He's gonna give it a go, see how fast he can get around. Oh, he caught his legs a little bit. You can go for a shortcut. But a great run from Zane. Throwing himself into first place. Whole Rock Solid crew right there in support. All right, coming up now. Another young, upcoming, exciting athlete to watch. Charlie Ball. Ready to rock and roll at that start line. Striding on through. Quick little hop off. Saw him at the youth championship.
Hung up with the rope there. Oof. Careful.
Saw him back at Gravity Forge and Stanford and Rise and Jungle Gym. He has been all over the place here in season 4.
Yeah, he made it into the finals at Stanford. A really good competition there. One of the first couple of athletes to beat the crux obstacle on that course.
Great catch on those floating monkey bars. Watch out for that cradle. Might have been short. I think, yep, might have just
he was a little
shortchanged
short
it.
there.
Save on the reset team, making sure he's got both bars in hand. And nicely done, able to dial it back in. Up and over. And Ring pops right back down. Hold on, lean forward with it. Lean with it, rock with it. There it is. It's the dismount through. Charlie looking locked in now. 6 years of experience, 14 years old. Sponsored by Monstro. Impressive young athlete here. Can he get this launch? Not quite on his first try. Well, now the next level Ninja Gym. Trying to get this swing figured out. The unhooking portion of this first one can be pretty taxing. It's getting tight here on time. Here's some of the athletes telling him to grab a little higher on the ropes. Good link here right off the bat. 15 seconds. Ooh, hold on, he took a peek over at the clock. It's going to be tight here.
He's got to get to the top of this salmon ladder here.
Oh, he's got to swing into this.
He's got to dive for it.
Losing the feet. And the
oh,
time.
It's not going to be enough. He had to reach for it.
That is tough. That is tough, man.
Yeah, well, this is where you could see he has to take the fail there. Then he comes here and he's not quite able to get this on the first attempt. Just misses, and then here is the final attempt.
Yeah, clutched up big time right here. On your last retry, as time ticks away, man, that is some great mental fortitude by the young athlete. Up right now, Charlotte Barrett. Ready to go. Charlotte and Lily both training and competing here today. Now the Ascend Obstacle Training Gym. Charlotte's 14 with 7 years of experience. Here we go. Allen Tech. Just misses on the first attempt. Gonna have to be able to get a good launch off that rolling log. There we go. And again, same procedure, but now you've got that hanging talon off to the side, and we're good. No easy task for some of these shorter competitors. Charlotte at 4'11". Has a couple areas that we got to be challenged on here. The wingspan for the floating monkey bars. Another area where she'll have a little hard time here. At least that platform is in play. Giving her a chance to rest and recover some.
Yeah, and it's smart to reset there if she doesn't get it. I like that she's staying patient here.
Try the opposite hands.
Yeah, I like the flip of the hand as well. You can see Lily up on the stairwell, giving her some encouragement.
There we go. Just make this big up move. Needs a good swing. Perfect technique.
She's close right there.
Oh, we'll take the skip and we'll try it. Big swing.
Watch your head. Oh, dude.
It's so nerve-wracking to watch. Another big run here up that wall. Oh, had it for a second.
Yeah, she needs a little bit more speed. Needs to get a little more height on the wall.
2 for Charlotte. There we go. And commits to the dismount. Excellent work. Hold on tight. No, just collapses a little bit too much. Knees buckle. And not be able to get through in the time limit. Oh, man. Handles the drop okay, but that does put her into 6th right now. Colton Elders standing by. Colton Elder coming out of Elite Athletics. Level up and trains at home. 16 years old, 6 years of experience. Competed back on A&W Junior Season 3 when he was 13 years old. Placed top in the WNL World's Elite Division. Also competed on Season 17 that has yet to air. Some point in time this year, we don't know when. That's our hopes anyway. Colton looking for the dismount. Turn that corner for the Talon Tech. All these obstacles with magnets and free floating. Got to take it with you, the up for grabs style obstacle. Season 11, it's kind of been morphed. You know, any kind of obstacle you can hang and transfer with. Getting through those talons, no problem. Bar is looking solid, good swing through. Last cradle even, taking that last bar with him. It's the dismount cleanly. Goes out on a farm with chickens, goats, and ducks. Oh, shoulder rolls on, out. Doesn't get the first attempt. This is 4th competition. NSC, oh my gosh, and takes a back bump. Back fall there. He's gonna try to get this locked in. This is giving him a little trouble. 3rd and final attempt going for the backwards toss and gets the dismount.
Oh, the hand came off the back. Yeah.
Can't utilize the front portion of the spider. It's a technique they are being tested on. Outward pressure. There you go. Nice adjustment. As if it wasn't hard enough already to brace for impact. Still got to maintain that body position through the drop. Not going to get that first move. Oh, the jump is just a little mistimed. It's a weird one, man, because you have to throw that rope behind you. Almost time it separately from when you're launching off of the trampoline. A few more seconds to go. This is a common spot we've seen athletes get stuck at as well, so nice try from Colton out there. Got the almost save on the spider. This is the way he kind of goes out and grabs on the sides there, which instinctually your body is going to try everything it can to not fall, and sometimes you got to fight those urges. He worked his way a little bit further onto the course. Up now we got Michael Sherman. We're at Ninja Mania in Danbury, Connecticut. 16 years old, got 8 years of experience. A little trot across the teeter-totters. Ooh, a quick little split hand dismount there. One hand on the rope, one hand on the ring. Talon Tech locks it in. No problem there. Don't step back by accident. Ah, and misses the one side with the Talon. We're going to have to reset and try again. This is Michael's 8th time competing with the NSC. Timing it just right this go around. Now the floating monkey bars again. Being stared down by the athletes. Ooh, he had the swing tech, but the timing was just off by an inch or two. Far forward on it, gonna have to re-swing into it every little bit. It's gonna start working that grip, going backwards on this one. It's going for the skip here. And we're good. To the batarang we go, and just barely making that move. He knows he has to get through as much as he can here. Already got 2 misses. He is fighting on through Spider Hallway. I think we lost our cam. Sorry, folks. We're down a camera on the main floor. This is the horrible time when DeGangi leaves the booth. Which camera are we looking for? There we are. Okay. Get spun up on which buttons do what next time. Okay, just in time to catch him. How about that, Michael? Try number 3 for Mr. Sherman, and the jump up is just not quite there. And that's going to do it for Mr. Sherman's run. Sydney Smith up now, getting ready to go. Sydney standing by. This is 15th competition with the NSC. Made it into the finals 4 separate times. Start to see a lot of veteran athletes here. Long-time competitors in the NSC. Sydney working her way through. Knows what she has to do here. Trains out of the barn. It's out in Dorsey, Illinois. Big jump up. Gets that leg. Oh, but the lean back. Went to try to conserve some energy there with that move, but it came back, didn't work out for her.
Yeah, she had a really good comp last week or 2 weeks ago at Rise. Barely missed out on finals. Oh, this would be a huge upset here, Strat.
Sydney, take the extra swing.
This would be a big upset. And the pressure's on because she hasn't even attempted the second half of this obstacle.
Okay, yeah, this is a tense moment here. Brutal.
Oof. All right, she's out of there.
All right, well, we got some work to do now. Floating monkey bars. We can get through all of this in one. We have got a chance. And over we go. Sydney's 16 years old, 8 years of experience. Looking for that cradle. Slow and steady. Secures the point on that one, and that's a huge moment to get through that obstacle alone. It's the turnaround. End of the dismount. We got a full minute to go here. And this is where her experience is really going to start coming into play. Big bounce, perfect. Landing into the spider hallway. Now hopping on through. Don't see a good look, and that alone puts her into second place. Here we are on the version of the ricochet obstacle. Talking with old Brett Sims about this one. He said him and Matt Bradley were both kind of designing the same kind of obstacle at the same time. So this is kind of a mirror of something we've seen Mr. Bradley design as well. Got two mad lads working in the lab.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to see two different course designers in the same season on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
Coming up with similar concepts, but Sydney not able to get through that one. But from the brink of defeat, able to survive after some quick falls off of the talent tech.
Yeah, this was really scary right here. I mean, she tried to link off of these and just didn't get her heels far enough. She did that twice in a row. That was scary stuff. But
yeah, maintained composure and fought through it. Up now is going to be Christian Hart, coming out of the Stanford Ninja Academy. Christian is 16 years old with 10 years of experience. Still blown away by how young these athletes started. 6 years old. I think I was 26 when I started doing ninja. It was count the obstacle courses I did in the JRTC program. Then I was, when did I start high school? 13, 14? I don't know.
About that, yeah.
Somewhere around there. Too many years ago. But here we go now. Christian on the move. Striding on through the teeter-totters.
Oh, no.
Trying to go for a quick move off the start platform.
Yeah, and that just came down to just trying to rush.
Yeah, I mean, he landed and jumped immediately onto it. Sometimes that happens when you're trying to go quick. So just collect yourself, recenter, and go again. It's that dismount down. Two talons knocked out as well. This will be his 5th time competing with the NSC. Or alone in this season. Saw him back at Jungle Gym, made it into the finals there. They're working through the cradles. Oh, we're going for that skip. Got to go underneath that last cradle. Whew, gets through it. Powerful throw. That'll get you there. Up and over. Clean dismount as well. It's early in the year, but this is the young adult male champion for the Barbados Ninja Throwdown. Too much on the forward momentum. He's trying to position his hands just right. Couldn't get into a good locked hold there. Let's see what we got for try 2. Ooh, he's fighting it, boy. You see the grimace on his face. Shoulders being put to the test. Just under a minute remaining as we hop on through that spider hallway. Now I'm going to try to grab a little higher up on that rodeo rope. timing on the bounce, a little challenging. He's grimacing out there. Not sure if he took a hard fall that affected him somewhere, or might just be getting winded at this point on the course. He's going to gut through it here. Ooh, good fight. Hold on tight. 10 seconds to go. Got to go up and backwards now. Ooh, he tried to go for the skip and just not able to make it. Good fight from that young man out there. You can see just leaves it all out there on the course.
Yeah, just a couple unfortunate missteps there.
Swan checking on him, making sure he's all right. Good battle out there, brother. All right, Ryan Richardson. Stepping up, ready to go. 8th time competing with the NSC. Striding on across these teeter-totters. Coming out of Ninja Force. It's out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. 17 years old, 9 years of experience, and a miss on the Talon. Magnet. Hold it just in place, but there is no resistance. It'll be a little tricky to find proper handholds on there, timing. But able to dial it back in. No problem on the second one. Through. It's that dismount. Bit of a stumble there, but we're okay. Grabbing on, going for the turnaround. Cooking now. Hold on. Brace for impact. The foot slips. Another pole vaulting athlete. For impact on that one. Nice work, able to dial it in.
Oh!
But unfortunately slips out of the spider. Ooh, man, that is tough. That. Hold on. Stay centered. All right, good work fighting through that one. That's a tough one to have to reset on. Less than a minute now. Back and forth we go. It's that first transfer. Do we go back to the higher one? Are we going for a skip? What's it going to be? Looking for the up moving, catches on. Nicely done. Going to put him in 11th place. A little breathing room here for the last few obstacles. Gets to the top and just takes a breather. Flipping on over and hold on tight. And that'll do it. It's going to put him up a little bit higher. Definitely a challenge here. Wave 3 to see who can make it to the final few obstacles. You can see athletes are just going to try to rush through those first few salmon ladder moves and get on into that flipping limit. And the grip just gives out there at the end. Nice try. All right, Katelin Little. Standing by, making sure we're good. All right, Katelin Little coming out Ultimate Ninjas of Libertyville. 15 years old with 7 years of experience. Mike Salinzi as the coach, the old stallion. And also with Danny O'Donnell as we're working our way through rings and ropes. Big swing tech here, looking for that drop down with no problem so far. Up and over on the cane tech.
Going for a slow approach here.
All right, there it goes. Nice work. No need to rush it, and there's no real risk of losing your balance on there. It's just the timing and angle of the jump can really mess you up. We're through it now. Katelin's 9th appearance here, competing. She's made it into the finals 5 separate times. Trying to get number 6 today. Okay, trying to get the hooks here to cooperate. No, that was, oh, that's unfortunate. Almost had it. You can see she's trying to clean the hands. Doesn't want any excess chalk on there. Now, next couple of moves. Whee! She was moving smoothly up until that point, but the up move has been the biggest challenge on this line. It's not easy to identify it from underneath. Plus generate that swing, that cradle. Rocks into it. There we go. Got to push it up and away. One last swing and cradle, but the backswing causes the peel out, and that does it for Katelin. This is her first try, trying to get this in one.
Yeah, this is the first one. You could see the match here, but just when she extends out, takes the backswing. Here's number 2, just misses on the hooks, and then number 3 just missing twice. That backswing, there's so much force on that backhand.
Yeah, man.
Just not able to lock in the move.
Yeah, the backswing. Tough to recover from. See a lot of the athletes just still hanging out. Full house in the building. If you in Greenville want to come on by, $5 spectator fee. We're here all day tomorrow for the finals. We're on wave 3 right now. And here is a season 1 champion, Nacssa Garemore. It's familiar territory for him. A really exciting season 1 championship. Able to clear the burnout. Pretty exciting finale. That one, if you haven't watched it, go check it out. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, he did it here a couple years ago, and it all came down to the burnout for him, and he was so impressive. He won by 1 cliffhanger touch point, and it was only because he was able to clear the entire burnout course. I mean, that season 1, and there it is right there.
Oh, yeah,
it's still up in
yeah.
the gym from like 3-4 years ago.
Yep.
That's NSC history. That's NSC legend right there.
Yeah, that's cool
We'll
to see.
have to go into the archives and pull out some of that footage, but yeah, Nacssa Garemore, your season 1 champion. He's been back to the championship, but he has not been back on the podium.
Yeah, 5 years of experience, 17 years old. Next couple of moves here on Talent Tech. Dismount down. Up and over, looking smooth so far. Grip strength here should not be an issue for him. Just gotta find the accuracy with these cradles, and excellent work on the follow through. Double back swings. This is when it gets a little scary, but we're okay. Up and over, misses and takes a tumble. Thankfully, we got pit pillows there. Don't see too many obstacles that require warp wall run up and then turn around jumping away from it. It locked back in after one try. Leaning forwards, brace for impact, good work. Hopping his way across. All right, we got some breathing room here, coming up on a minute remaining. Taking some swings every extra second. Starts to really affect that grip. Going up and back, hold on tight.
Yeah, you can see how much power he has. Big up move to the previous hook.
All right, he's got about 35 seconds now. Needs to get this.
And of all the athletes to have a shot at this vertical limit move, I mean, you got to figure Nacssa has a really good chance here.
Oh, yeah, he is fighting hard here. He's so close. No! He peels on the throw. Great attempt from Nacssa.
Man, well, we got to go back and we got to start with his warped wall run. Doesn't quite get into the ring here, fumbles it. Huge tumble into the pit pillows, but then here I thought he was going to do it. Thought he had it for a second.
Oh, man. Just pings off with the one hand. Oh, bummer. Still a really good run from him. Got old Cody Beneway getting ready to go. Cody coming out of Ninja Mania in Danbury, Connecticut. 8 years of experience, 17 years old. Swinging into action. That dismount down. Ooh, goes for that length dismount as well.
Yeah, that was clean.
A lot of risky maneuvers here in wave 3 are going to be required. His 9th time competing with the NSC. Get into the finals 3 separate times. He's gotten a clear in the past in the open round. It's the way the season has been going, getting the open in clears in the opens, almost getting as hard as getting burnout clears.
Yeah.
It's just starting to be pretty rare.
Seriously.
No problem on the wall run.
Starts on the trampoline here.
Oh, he's on the... Couldn't figure it out. He was thinking about going early to the cliff ledge. higher you are, the bigger of an impact you're going to take. Just going for a small jump again. He rushes the cliff one more time. Beat up a little bit. And not able to time it. Unfortunate there.
Yeah, let's see if we can figure out what happens. This is the final attempt, and he doesn't lean back, doesn't press out hard enough. Cody Benway, that's a big surprise.
Yeah, that's a bummer, dude. Whoops. As I was saying, some other athletes were thinking about trying to go to that ledge, thinking it would be a shortcut. If it's possible, it's a big risk for as much of a drop as it takes. Unfortunately, Cody couldn't quite line it up and figure it out. Next up, it's going to be Annabella Heinrichs. Annabella standing by. Annabella trains out of the ARC Ninja Gym. He did a few seasons on American Ninja Warrior. It's on AEW Junior, Season 2. 20 years old with 5.5 years of experience. Leaning forwards, making sure we're good on the teeter-totter. Just saw her at Rise. It's her 10th time competing with the NSC. She got 4th place in the Open at Rise. And, oh, a peel out. Unfortunate there. That got to recover from quickly. Give it another go. A lot of speed. Taking that backswing, knocking it out nicely. Done. Oh, but we mistimed the move on the next portion of this obstacle. We got one final chance. I'll lock this in. Now pressure is on. Just needs the dismount, and thankfully we're moving on. Floating monkey bars. Fight our way through. She got a clear at Rise in the Open. As we're swinging our way through, doubling up on each one of these. Trying to save that grip as much as we can. It's working out for her. Oh, okay, we're gonna lose that one. Gotta fight for this move here. Ooh, clips it with her arm. Hopefully she's okay. That's what I was afraid of for the shortcut like that, trying to make that last transition. Fight through it as best you can, but time is ticking away. It's a tough break for Annabella. Just peeling out there, and time ticks away, and the grip is just not there after that long route. So tough break for Annabella.
Yeah, just a couple early missteps, but that's all right.
The variety of results, man, it's crazy to see. You come off of a really good run out at Rise, I mean, we've seen a lot of top tier athletes get hung up on that one alone obstacle, man. It's like,
Yeah, and I mean honestly, the tough part is the mental side of this sport. You got to be able to rebound, because your next competition could be one of those top 4 placements, like, you know what I mean? So you got to be able to find a way to, deal with the roller coaster of it.
It's probably, it's peaks and valleys, man. This is a rough sport. All right, Kevin Rodriguez, ready to go.
Oh, I like that little skip, dude.
Yeah.
Just jumps from the first part of the first one to the first part of the second one.
Yeah, risky business.
Oh, his leg getting wrapped up there in the rope a little bit. I'm glad he realized it before he tried to make the dismount.
Dude's cooking right now. 11-time competitor here at the NSC, making it into the finals 2 of those 11 times. Trying to increase that stat today. Let's see what we got here on these floating monkey bars. Coming out of the Vitality Obstacle Fitness. 18 years old, 4 years of experience.
Oh, no.
Man, what is it with these floating monkey bars, man? This is actually a bit of a shocker that this has been throwing a lot of athletes off guard.
Yeah, agreed.
I think just the slight variations of heights and the fact that they swing, all that adds up. Oh my gosh, a little bit of a hiccup there, but we stuck with it. Even trying to lock in this drop. Oh man, you can see the hands just slide forward a little bit. Maintains the grip and realizes he's got to really push the pace now.
Yeah, having those 2 falls, or that 1 fall, sorry, on your scoreboard is not helpful this late in.
Yeah, he's got to clear this, and hung up on the first attempt. Jeez Louise. Check that, man. Oh, he's thankfully okay. Peel out on the backswing. Luckily, the feet didn't land incorrectly on the trampoline. That could have been a pretty gnarly injury, but we're all right. And just like that, man, Kevin is staying locked in despite a couple scary moments on the course. Salmon ladder time, going to pop up real quick, make short work of this one. Top of the flipping limit will give you that point, and now he can rest for a second. But he's only got 30 left. Now, the time he has remaining, he's going to try to get this reverse grip figured out. Pinch on through. Down to the last portion of this move. Hold it, not quite there, almost gets it. Swan checking on him, making sure he's okay.
Yeah, a couple missteps. First one right there. This one was close, man. He fumbles the ring, but he's able to save this one.
Whoop, whoop.
That was quick thinking on that one, and then here's the peel out.
Oh yeah, this was
tries to go for it. It sends him back, and then just comes right off. Oh.
I'm glad he landed just right, man. It's scary moments anytime peel outs occur. Hard fought battle out there. Up now. Let's see what we got coming up.
I believe it's Adelina.
Adelena Messier is ready to go. On standby. Adelina coming out of Ninja Lab. 15 years old, 6 years of experience. Sure everything is good to go on the floor. Adelina's 4th competition this season. We've seen her at Obstacle Academy, Gravity Forge, Stanford. Now here. As they get the timer reset out there and make sure it's all set and good to go.
We are still trying to see that last obstacle on both sides track.
Yeah, man. This is if we thought Rise was tough the last qualifier, this one, yeah, they didn't hold back any punches. Well, Adelina up for the challenge. They were just. I think we just touched up out on the course real quick. Thanks for your patience, folks. Here we go. Adelena Messier, WNL World Champ from the 2024 season. Working our way across these steps right now. Had some exciting open runs in the past. Motivating the rest of the field. Getting clears when we need them. Let's see what we got here, and just a little overshoots onto the rolling log. Seen a handful of athletes aggressively attack that rolling log and mistime the jump a little bit, but we're figuring it out as we go. Grabbing on both of those claws. Moving on for these floating monkey bars. Little at a time here, making sure each cradle gets locked in. Goes with the reverse grip to get the bar placed. Oy. Here it is. Excellent job, Adelina. Careful on that foam pit. Up and around. Good catch. Now the spider impact here. Big leap, overshoots on one side. It is narrow. Good catch by the reset team. It's one thing when you've got the entire spider hallway to try to launch into. This one's more accurate. Pushing away, making sure we can brace for impact A-OK. And there we go. Adelina, come on with it. 45 seconds. On to the dropping cliffs, the ricochet. Try to launch over. Ooh, come on. Another big drop coming up.
Oh boy.
Oh, floating monkey. The floating cliffs are in place. Some more moves overhead.
Oh no, dude.
She's the furthest we've seen to this point, and only 5 seconds left. Man, what a fight. See the smile on her face. Still pretty happy about getting there after a hiccup on the talons. A good battle. And almost cleared this obstacle. Just that final reach. So taxing on the grip. Up now, DK Ninja Tricks, Mr. Tyler Kurtzhal's standing by, ready to go. TK coming out of the Impact Ninja Gym and the Ninja Warehouse out of Utah. And happy birthday to this young man.
Today, right?
Today's his birthday.
Today.
Got one other athlete that has a birthday out there as well. See him in a bit, hopefully. Swinging into action. So far, so good for TK. Over we go. Gets the drop down. Wee, just kind of falls forward into that one.
Yeah, just leaned out.
This is his 15th time competing with the NSC. 6 separate occasions making it into the finals. This is 4th time competing this season. Ooh, looking solid on those floating monkey bars. Light work. Up and over. Oh, no. A little too inaccurate with that batarang. It's tough to identify. Oh my gosh, dude. Just barely landed on those pit pillows. Tried to go for the backwards move into the ring. 3rd and final try for Tyler. Cannonballs it.
Oh, I was going to say much better here.
There you go. Okay. Up and in, hold tight, push away. TK's got to try to pick up the pace now. So he's hoping to be a sports psychologist or a physical therapist. Outside of competing in the sport of ninja. Right now, trying to find the swing timing. His rodeo rope to the end of the course. Woo. Flexing the cradle there a little bit. Backwards, not going to get the height. I have about 40 seconds. Oh, man.
Yeah, he just misjudged either the trampoline or the rope swing.
Yeah, the rope didn't whip around as high as he was hoping, perhaps. 15 seconds, Tyler. Come on, brother. Trying to get lower. I think he's going for the back move again. Not quite there, and that not quite enough. And you can see just a little dejected about that. Or perhaps a little bit more than a little. But understandably so, man. It can be frustrating. This is a tough sport.
Yeah, unfortunately, Tyler, another athlete that has not been competing to his potential. I think everybody who's watched NSC knows Tyler's a very good competitor, and the results over the last few competitions just are not reflecting that.
Yeah. Hey, man, it's all right, brother. Persevere, my friend. Here we go. Up now. Luke Dillon standing by. Another athlete coming out of the Obstacle Ninja Academy out of Orlando, Florida. Luke striding across.
Yeah, man, I got to apologize to Luke Dillon. He's staying at an Airbnb with Avery and Jay, and we invited Jay and Avery to do an interview, but we only had 2 seats.
You couldn't bring them along, huh?
And Luke unfortunately had to get left behind, and I'm sorry, brother.
Well, for the performance today, maybe he'll be the next one in the interview seat. Pushing through now, no problems thus far on the first few obstacles. A little bit of a swing back on that, but we're A-okay. He's got crazy grip strength. That is required here. The floating monkey bar a little off to the side, but is still looking calm and collected out there. Dropping on down. Lining up for the turnaround. A little bit off. Let the reset team handle it. And Luke lining up again for that run up.
Oh no!
Oh, Mr. Dillon. Just having a hard time finding a good hand grab on that batarang into the ring and finally committing to one. Hold on for the drop. 11 competitions here at the NSC, 4 of which making it into the finals. Still got his work cut out for him. Gotta get this clear. Good toss into it. Big power up. Even with those 2 misses, we got about a minute to try to get through these vertical limit moves.
Yeah, and he's right into the salmon ladder. No wasted time.
Man, yeah.
I mean, the good ones find a way, man.
Oh. Wait for this limit to settle down a little bit into its resting point. Here we go, get that toss forwards, but it's an inch ledge on a rocking pendulum. 20 seconds. Reset back, committing to the drop. Oh my gosh, hold on tight. I think he's gotten popped. Oh no, yeah, holding the mouth. Get a busted lip, maybe? Oh, no. Hopefully he's okay. A hard fall there. Eighth right now. We are working through the run order. Our 96th athlete.
Yeah, just fumbles the ring there on the first attempt. Same thing here. On the second attempt, not quite able to get it.
Next athlete is on the move, ready to go. Corine Capriotti. On through the teeter-totters. Coming out of the Gravity Forge. 16 years old, 8 years of experience. No problem so far on the first 2 obstacles. Let's see what we got on the Talon Tech. A little bit of a low jump needed to get a little bit higher up on the, or a little bit sooner of a jump. Don't want those heels to go beyond that middle portion. Here we go. It's the drop down now. Let's see if we can get the timing here on the second Talon. Excellent catch. Nice high grab on the holds. It's going to prevent you from slipping down, losing your grip. Down to our last, we're about halfway through this wave. Big swing coming up here. This is the one that's really challenging. Goes for the reverse. Ooh, it barely gets it on the one side. Ooh, come on, steady. Oh my gosh. This is a risky move. Thinking about it. Oh my gosh, I don't know how she dodged that. Oh, these athletes are wild, dude. They just shake it off and keep going. Huge moment for Corine. Falling into that spider hallway now, working her way through. Here we go, perfect spider technique, hop through the hallway. Here the other Gravity Forge athletes cheering her on, giving her encouragement. Jackson helping coach from a distance. Big drops coming up. Big move. This is testing the wingspan. And the fingertips just pop off there. Have less than 10 seconds to at least get another feel for this drop. It's just more experience for potentially the finals tomorrow, and takes a back fall. And a great run from Corine. Not letting that one slip up in her head. And my gosh, dude, just phases through.
Yeah.
just phases through that.
Yeah, we gotta look at this again a second time
Wait.
here. I think she did hit it, actually.
That is wild, dude. Yeah, good.
One more time here. Yeah, I think
Maybe
she
the elbows grazed it a little bit, but man, barely missed it.
Yeah, that was wild.
Checks that she was okay there, and nicely done. Seth Lambert, it is your turn, my friend. Seth trains out of the backyard, coming out of Colorado. Trains out of Ninja Intensity a good bit as well, out of Castle Rock. Trying to bring more attention to epilepsy to honor his brother Caleb. Whew, good landing there. The dismount, we've seen Seth a lot throughout the season. 5 competitions total, 4 of which he's made it into the final, so he's had some really good performances this year. Despite a scary start to the season. Ooh, we're good. Just risking it on some of these landings. Come on, Seth. There you go. Shows a lot of heart here. Commit to the drop. Ooh, think the hand was okay. It was barely away from that side. Go up too high. I don't want to ping off that safety beam in the middle. Now, setting a really good pace to this point. No falls. Wants to get through this in one if possible. Not going to get on the first move. Right back up to it, catches and gets it in the first transfer across, and now the up move backwards. Not going to get it on that move. Timing for the backswing and the lift, while holding on to 2 ropes, is not easy. It's tough enough on its own. Vertical grip's going to be tested. Cuticle's going to be ripped. Seth finds a way to get through the rodeo ropes. 30 seconds left. He's got to hurry to try to get a little higher up on the leaderboard. Big skip here. Touches the top. That's another point. Now the vertical limit, reverse grip. We have what it takes here, fighting through it. No, on the last ledge. Man. Check this crazy dismount. Mario butt slam to, to clear that one. Well, now, so close to the finish here. Nice run from Seth. Puts him in 10th right now. 20 athletes or so to go. Up now, Mr. Max Feinberg. Striding his way across. Teeter-totter steps. Max, 20 years old, 7 years of experience.
Yeah, it's the first time we're seeing Max this season compete. Longtime NSC competitor, been competing since season 1. Into the finals a good amount of times.
Oh yeah, 11 comps and 6 of those make it into the finals.
Over 50%.
Good work here. Let's see what we got on the floating monkey bars. Shouldn't be any issue for him. Got some pretty good grip strength. I mean, you're training out at Ninja Intensity consistently. And you're well known for some pretty difficult grip gauntlets. Ooh, little on the side of the batarang. I think we're going to let that fly.
Yeah, he might have pinched his hand in there, but
didn't help him.
He kept that batarang in there.
Risk a little bit on the wrist, but misses the footing on the spider hallway. Little shake of the head. Wondering if the spider tech is just one that's something a little challenging for him, but here we go. Figures it out. Knows he's got to go quick now. Caden back at Ninja Intensity watching. Oh, but misses on the tramp jump.
Yeah, tough. He's grabbing high on the rope.
The bounce would look a little high.
Yeah, you can see he's grabbing a little bit higher on the rope. He's going to need a good bounce to get this. Come on, Max.
Not sure.
Something looks off here.
Tramp tech, that's an issue for third try here. Up and over, good catch, choking back up onto the rope.
Yeah, like that. He went back up to the top of the rope there. He's got 30 seconds, and he's got to beat this obstacle. This would be massive.
If you sell rodeo ropes, you got to know how to use them for sure. So good demo there to be able to finally get through that. But it's down to the wire here, 20 seconds.
He's got the experience, he knows. Does he have the grip strength here?
No, with time ticking away. He'll have another chance to try something here. Watch out, folks. It is. Good job, Brett, making sure he wasn't going to attack it too soon. And okay, flip home through. There you go, Mr. Feinberg.
Yeah, he just ran out of time there.
Yeah, the trampoline bounce was the bigger issue on the rodeo rope obstacle. So, tough one for Max. Emma Pereira
14.
standing by. Emma ready to rock and roll, coming out of the jungle gym. 8-time competitor, 6-time making it into the finals. He's gotten full open clears in the past. Working her way through right now. Took 4th place overall at Rise at the Warehouse just a couple of weeks ago. Coming off of a win from one comp to another. Usually a good confidence boost for the athletes. Emma 17 with 5 years of experience. Caleb, Ashley Bergstrom. Katelin there as well. The Jungle Gym crew in support. Good move on that upswing to that next to last cradle. Hold tight, not taking a lot of backswing. Good patience. Now the run up the wall. Got somebody in the crowd with the Let's Go Emma sign. We got more signage out there. Good timing again.
Yeah, Emma looking really good right now.
Showing that experience. Accurate landing here in the spider hallway, pushing out away from it. Ooh, nice job there. Almost through with that transfer. 204 with no falls. We're staring down the dropping cliffs. First ledge. Races for impact, no problem for the first drop. Test that wingspan. Oy.
Wow, dude, come on, Emma.
A big move here.
Wow, Emma, come on.
Big pull. Goes for a quick move. Not gonna get it. And with time ticking away, she is going to rest and recover.
That does put her into first place, though. Let's go back and take a look here.
I think that locks her in potentially.
Yeah, that definitely guarantees her a spot in the finals.
Man, those floating cliffhangers are no joke. I mean, you've had to work through a couple tough ledges. Trying to re-grip onto something like that, not easy towards the end of a course. Evan White standing by. Biggie Cheese, apparently. That's the nickname going around nowadays. But now he's on the move. Swinging across the ropes and rings. Finding the jump here on the talent attack. Up and over we go. Trains out of Obstacle Academy. Conquer Ninja. Wilderness. A lot of different locations. 7 years of experience, 18 years old. Trying to find these cradles right now. Swinging through, forearm strength. Not an issue for Evan. Oh, but the accuracy, good. Awareness to land on your feet after a scary move like that. Floats right up into it that time around. Hold on tight, gets the hands adjusted. Made a quick transition through. On now for the rodeo ropes. And we're starting to see a lot more pressure put on the athletes, even to this point. They've got to clear this and try to scramble their way up the flip and limit. Get that next point.
Yeah, and the big thing is only 2 athletes right now on the leaderboard have done this clean through the salmon ladder, so time coming down to it, fails a big part of it.
All right, Evan hopping up. One little hop up's all he needs, gets that point. That's going to put him into 6th place. Fast and
he's got 40 seconds. I would rest here if I were Evan.
Oh, whoa, what is he doing?
Oh!
Didn't want to do the front flip. Scared me for a second. Testing the structural capabilities here. And the toss, not going to get there.
Yeah, I do wish that he maybe rested just a little bit longer.
Well, that is time. Going to come right back down. He's all cheesing out there. Everybody's happy about that one. Good run, but look at this wild man. What in the world? Yoink.
Yeah, that was some wild beta there. Big drop. Don't know if that's the way to go.
Yeah, it worked for him.
Oh,
right.
Get your booms ready.
Oh, boom,
Mr.
boom.
Brett Strong. This place is about to blow up.
We have a bunch of rock solid athletes in the building.
Brett Strong has been phenomenal in his last few competitions.
Here we go, yep, sure enough. Everybody's getting hyped up out there.
In his last 3 competitions, he was 10th at Rise of the Warehouse, 5th at Gravity Forge, 8th at Jungle Gym, and 14th at Obstacle Academy. He's 4 for 4 at getting to finals.
Whoa, a little side roll on out of there.
This season.
Really consistent, man. He is just pushing the pace. Knows what is at stake here. He wants to keep that streak alive. He's been looking really locked in. Good, wise decisions. And we'll take a quick reset.
Yeah, it's a great reset there. It's really smart.
Ooh, there it is.
Casual dismount.
Quick wipe off the shoe. Tumbling down. We'll take a reset here. Pressure's on.
Yeah, that's big right there.
Shoes just didn't stick like you wanted them to. Yeah,
Oof.
dude, even with a little bit of a hesitation in the air, still sticks it. Knows he has to go quick. there goes the boom. Chalk up a little bit. Brett, 23 years old, 7 years of experience. Let's see what the beta is going to be here.
Yeah, that's a big fail right there.
Big, yeah. It's going to have to be all or nothing here coming up. Down to a minute to go.
Chokes up.
Yep, smart.
We've seen that approach before.
Oh, it's all quiet now. Gets the move, quick twist at the hips. Almost puts Feinberg on the bubble. Quick double up on that salmon.
Yeah, they're yelling at him to go. Touch the top, 10th place. It's going to be tight from here. Plenty of athletes to go. I like the rest here. I love what he's doing right now.
Oh, buddy, come on.
You are so strong. You are so strong. Let's go. Let's go, Brett. You are living at
No! Try to chalk it up. Only about 5 seconds to go. He's just going to fall into it, and that's going to do it. Oh, wild run for Brett out there. Just unfortunate that he missed on the warp wall his first attempt. That would really hurt.
Yeah, the story of Brett's comp here is going to come down
His foot slipped.
to this foot slip here. And oh, sorry,
That
this
was
was
a
his
clear.
second attempt. This is the one he got it. The hesitation in midair. then here just not quite able to get far into this vertical limit drop.
I mean, most vertical limits you're going sideways, so going forward is a little different of a technique, just enough to throw off the athletes. Grace Gordon ready for her run, coming out of Obstacle Ninja Academy down there in Orlando, Florida. 16 years old, 4 years of experience. Climbing up and swinging through right now. Plays volleyball and competes in track outside of Ninja. For the Town Tech, ooh, a little over on that rolling log, but able to make that landing no problem. But misses on the right. Been seeing that a handful of times today. First real tricky part is this rolling log entry. And then sticking that double talon catch at the same time. Next big challenge. Able to salvage that. We've got to fight our way through these floating monkey bars now. Three for three, making it into the finals. 3 competitions she's been at. A couple of attempts on the swing into the first cradle. Here's some athletes telling her, go a little higher, get back to that platform, shake out. Still trusting that one side. Okay, now getting into a good rhythm. Nice work, handles the up move, no problem. Turn it to the side, gets hung up a little bit. No! Tough fall there.
Yeah, this is going to put her in a really tough spot here. Has to clear this.
And expends a lot of energy. I think the rubber on the cap there started to pop off a little bit from the perhaps getting hung up on the cradle some. Come on, hold tight. One more tricky move. She's going for the dismount. Commits to it and sticks the landing. 15 seconds. She needs to land this in one. No, an unfortunate fall. Reset time will have 5 seconds. It's going to be tight here if at all possible. Really tough break for Grace. We're talking the floating monkey bar over there for a second on seeing what happened with the cap of the monkey bar handle. While they're doing that, is our other athlete who's got a birthday today, I believe, Mr. David Bergstrom, right?
Oh, isn't that nice?
The cake ninja, but nobody got him a cake.
Not yet, at least.
Not yet. Not yet. Somebody run to Kroger real quick. All right. I love the fit, rocking the old Vegeta tank. See what level Super Saiyan we can go out there on the course. Quick moves through. Even coming out of the jungle gym down near St. Petersburg, Florida. Talent Tech, no problem. Working all the way through now onto the floating monkey bars. Been around short work so far. Can we get this dismount down? No worries there. Ooh, up and over. Almost pushed the ring away from him entirely, but sticks the landing.
Yeah, another mid-air hesitation there that worked out.
Ooh, pushing forward, hold tight. There it is. It's on through. Only seen him a handful of times so far in the NSC. Once in season 3. 3 times this year alone. Oh, getting hung up on the radios. It's that one move. Big up and back. Not quite there. It was close. Got a little time to work with. That's a huge miss, though.
Yeah, that's big.
Try to calm it down. See everybody watching and cheering them on. Tough move to make on repeat attempts. Rip is just a burner on this one, and that's going to do it. Unfortunately, David won't be moving on to the finals this time around. But happy birthday to you anyway, brother. Tough course out there, man. And this is just the open.
Yeah,
I mean,
man, I don't even know what I've seen the obstacles in the hybrid, and oh, man.
We're going to have to tone things
We're going to
back.
have to make some changes because I need to see somebody get to that last obstacle.
All right, up now, Oliver Lutman. Standing by. Taking on the teeter-totters right now.
Well, Strat, one thing I will say, Oliver Lutman has proven time and again to have insane grip strength. I would love to see him get to those vertical limits.
Yeah, one of the few to almost get it clear. Had a unfortunate technical get called out at the Ultimate Ninja qualifier we had. Just utilizing a little bit too much of the eye bolt on the tail end of a burnout course. A really strong athlete. So if he gets to that vertical limit, for sure we'll see our first clear there. So far, so good. Ooh, but the run up was just not high enough to get a good grab. Seen him at 7 separate occasions, and he's gotten 3 open clears during those runs. Up and in. No, just not keeping the foot pressure.
You got to press out so hard the entire time.
It's like you're catching the spotter, you're doing a double catch essentially.
Oh no, Oliver.
Got one last chance here, man. This will be another shocking, strong athlete taken out. Some of the old school diabolical obstacles that Brett's put on display here today. He's through it after 2 retries. Less than a minute to go. Oliver has to get a move on. Oh, a little hang up here. Good adjustment. Man, talk about composure.
Yeah, seriously.
Jeez, man. You know the time's short. You know what's ahead of you. Even with little hang-ups like that, just able to fix it. And here we go. Let's see if it's possible. Less than 30 seconds. Even getting to the end of the salmon ladder portion does not get him into the finals. He has to clear the flipping limit. No! Oh, and he was short on time as he's working towards it. So, man, another bummer for another strong athlete out there. See, perhaps he was just trying to go a little too quick.
Man, yeah, just rushing it maybe, knew the time was short.
Great attempt. Great attempts, though. All right, next athlete, Jalisa Himka, standing by, ready to go. Coming out of the Lost Island Warrior out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Cool outdoor training facility. It's attached to a family fun center. It's got outdoor mini golf and arcades and all sorts of stuff. Cool outdoor obstacle course right there to train on. Glenn Albright's been working hard to bring the 100-meter course set up. We've seen the Olympics start to adopt. Something Jaleesa's been pretty strong in these last handful of years, running the 100-meter OCR courses and performing quite well. She's working her way across first few obstacles with no issue, though, so far. 17 years old with 6 years of experience. A few swings is all she needs to get on through that first portion. Another athlete starting way back her ninja journey in the A&W junior seasons. Stuck with it and progressed now. See her mom hanging out in the stairwell, taking photos of the athletes and getting some cool action shots. Swinging around on these floating monkey bars. Good accuracy. Impatient here. Going for the switch grip to try to get the swing through for the dismount. Ducking under. Not enough on the corner.
Dang.
Gotta have to reset, man. She was so locked in. Ooh, and that did count against her. She engaged the cradle and fell forward, so that is a... Now the pressure is on. What is the plan of attack going to be now? I try to fight all the way through for a full dismount without skipping. No, going to go for the skip again. Swing hard and gets the landing, and she's out of there. 45 seconds to go. More, you can hear Suzanne. She's on the other side of the gym. We hear her in the commentator booth back here. Definitely her biggest supporter. And look out, watch out. There you go, team. Awesome job. Big jump, hold on tight. You got about 10 seconds at this point. Wants to get one more done. If we can, it's going to be close.
I think she got it.
Ooh, went from 9th to 7th.
256.54.
Close. Right there at the tail end. Almost an early exit, and good heart and good commitment to stick through it. I know we were talking about the peaks and valleys, man, from competition to competition. I mean, it happens on the course with the retry system.
Yeah. Seriously.
Shows how much the mental game and how important it is in the moment. Tom Alberti, ready to go for his run. Tom standing by, coming out of the Hamden Ninja Academy. owner and obstacle designer from the 111 Obstacles. Making some quick moves through the ropes. Dropping on down, 19 years old, 10 years of experience. Start seeing a lot of these athletes with the double digits when it comes to experience. No problem on the talons. Now, floating monkey bars. Try to be consistent on these. Ooh, a little hop over, one-handed catch, no issues. Ninja coach as well. Up and, oh no! A little bit of a miss. It's his 15th time competing with the NSC.
Oof.
That's
Yeah,
painful.
he got his hand on that one for sure.
That is painful. Look out, my man.
Yeah, those resetters are right there, but the athletes sometimes they
They know they want to get back to the reset spot as quick as they can. Go good, landing. Almost made it into the finals 5 separate occasions. Competed here at Motive back in season 2. Saw him here. Come on back. Good quick transfer over. Saw him at Rise a couple weeks ago. Good upswing. Needs that dismount. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Quick adjustment. Good save. Gonna put him in the 12th. Hold on. 30 seconds. Oh, he is going quick here, DeGangi. Tosses into it. Not gonna catch. Seconds left. I mean, it is just a diabolical obstacle that it's already tough enough that you got to do these vertical limits going forward, but the fact that they've pretty much got a ruler of a ledge for you to catch on with your hands is not an easy finish to that obstacle at all. We're seeing more athletes get towards the end of it. But with the amount of challenges that are set before these athletes leading to that point, it just adds up. Kenzie Hughes standing by for her run right now. Kenzie ready to go. 16 years old, 7 years of experience coming out of Ultimate Ninjas of Libertyville. Says Motive School of Movement is one of her favorite gyms. So I'm glad she was able to make it out here and compete in her favorite space. Up and down, no problem so far. Stride across, a little bit of a spin on that rolling log, but we're A-okay. 8-time competitor here at the NSC, 6 times making it into the finals. A little bit of a delay. Oh, took a hard hit. I think the talon got her on the way down. A little shaken up, perhaps. Yeah, got it. A little bit of a hit off of the catch. Shake it off and try again. Just a slightly mistimed grab on the one on the right. Oof. Really nursing that forehead. This is a unfortunate moment right now. Third and final chance here. Can she dial this in? Moment of truth. Good job, Kenzie. Come on. All right, those talons are out of here.
Yeah, but pressure is on. She's going to have to move.
Yeah. Fighting that. Just got to sting a little bit. We all get beat up to a certain degree out there on these courses, but never fun when you have to deal with one of the handholds popping you on the way down. Ooh, hold on, Kenzie. Re-grip. Oh, and she says, get that thing out of here. I'm swinging for the dismount.
Yeah, I like the decision. Gotta move now.
30 seconds.
Gotta go, Kenzie.
Taking a second to collect herself on the run up. Get out of town.
All right,
Come on,
go,
Kenzie.
go, go, go.
15 seconds
Gotta
down
go.
the wire. Too low on the drop, and that is gonna be it. Yeah, she's got to get that. Maybe some ice put on there to be sure about it. So a tough break for Kenzie. Swan's gonna go check on her real quick. Not sure if she's bleeding or not. That's a little in the hairline. I know she says Motor's her favorite gym to come to, but I'm not so sure after that. having an obstacle pop her in the head. We're gonna get her checked out here and be okay. Trying to find us a pack of ice here. So let's stand by and see what we got. Every time something like that happened to you, DeGange, in a comp where your mid-run got beat up on something?
Yeah, I've definitely gotten beat up on stuff. I don't know that I've ever hit myself in the head, though. Yeah, I know I've seen some major injuries. Michelle Warnke popped herself in the face with a ring. That one on the show.
That was a gnarly injury she had to fight through.
She had to go to Hunter Gerard, thought he was going to skip through a couple obstacles and bash his face on the door.
Oh, my gosh.
There have been a couple.
Happens. Well, hopefully she'll be okay, get that ice, take care of that. But now Abby Clark on the move right now. Abby swinging up and in onto the ropes and rings. Dropping on down. 5-time competitor here, 4 times which make it into the finals. Pretty good return right to the finals. Locked in right now on these first few obstacles. Already qualified, took 3rd place back in Stamford. The Monstro-sponsored athlete. A little bit of a miss there, but a good adjustment right away, even as the cradle starts swinging. Got one more cradle to go. Excellent work, Abby. 31 years old, 7 years of experience. Out and around, not quite high enough on the run up.
Yeah, not quite high enough.
Got a sprinting background, so should be able to sprint up that wall a little higher that time. Nice work. Up and in, perfect spider hallway catch. Handful of seasons on A&W. Getting through the spider hallway right now. Chalking up a little bit more.
Yeah, full
Drop
minute to
cliffs.
go. I'd like to see her rest here.
Oh, she ain't about that. She's getting right
Yeah,
to
these
it.
athletes are just going right into it.
Come on, she's a big fan of burnout style courses, so some of these more grip intensive moves might be right up her alley.
This is the one right here, making the transition from the last cliffhanger to the bookend. This is it right here.
Hold it!
Oh my goodness, Strat!
Get out of there, Abby, come on!
Can we see it?
Oh my goodness, it's possible.
Not the last obstacle, Abby.
Did she
She
get
thought
through in
that was
time?
maybe the buzzer.
Did she clear it in time, though?
She definitely cleared that in time.
My gosh.
One obstacle still to go, though.
What a run from Abby Clark.
I think we gotta. Do we talk to her? Does Swan? Can we get an interview real quick?
What's our time looking like? I mean, that was wild. We haven't seen anybody get through that obstacle. We saw two or three get close, but you know, I think we're gonna keep on cruising here.
We're gonna cruise right along, but whew.
Great job, Abby Clark. All right, Luke Beckstrom standing by. Coming out of the Grip Ninja out there in St. George, Utah. 17 years old, 9 years of experience. Striding on through. Finding the rings and ropes. Calentech, no issues. 12-time competitor here, 4 times of which made it into the finals. He's got 2 open clears as well. Moves through. Just saw him back at Rise. Took 4th place overall at Rise. 6th place in the Open. Swinging through, floating monkey bar issue, not going to slow him down. Up and over, quick move on and off of the Batarang run up. Hold on tight, loses a hand. The reset. Now, try 2. Ooh, you can see the hand slip just a bit.
Yeah, it's a
impact.
really aggressive drop.
Well, pressure's on now with that one fall. Max Suskin on the bubble.
125.
Oh, that is a huge miss.
That's huge. I mean, with one fall, you can still put yourself into 3rd place. With 2 falls, it starts to get really tricky now.
Here we go. Come on, Luke. Ooh, a little bit of a miss there. It's going to start taxing the grip. Big swing out. Eek.
And now with 3 falls, you're looking at, you have to clear the crux point,
Yeah.
the vertical drop.
Time now, 45 seconds. Getting hung up on this one move. Can we salvage this? Okay, Luke. This is down to the wire. Trying to go for a quick skip with the salmon, and that ain't going to be it, man. Oh, no. 10-second reset. Now he's got 10 seconds left. Get on top of the flipping lemon and just give it a go. But that is going to be it for Luke. Not making it into the finals this time around.
Yeah, we've come to expect it from him. Pretty
Yeah,
rare,
man.
to be honest.
A lot of seasoned athletes out here still getting hung up. It's just a really technically challenging course.
This is his first attempt here and just...
Yeah, he had to go for it. Try to go for that big skip. Nice try, man. Asa Reynolds standing by, ready to go. Asa's got 10 comps under his belt, 4 open clears, a full clear mixed in there. It's a 7-time return appearance into the finals. Very consistent athlete. 4 different podium finishes. Ooh, quick little pop off there to get down through. Helping design and run the comp back at Jungle Gym. We were there earlier this season. Coaches down there as well. 17 years old, 7 years of experience. Now we got a couple more moves to make. Sub-minute to this point. Picking up the pace, turn and burn sideways.
The battering slipped out.
Had to go to a hand to try to get through it, and it's a reset. Wee, gets it through that time. Hold on tight, foot position, leaning into it. It's tough to time, man. It's like you want to feel like you got that body position in there and then push away. That whole time it's falling forward, so you don't know exactly when it's going to bottom out. And oof. Ooh, the wrist. Hopefully he's okay. You see him shaking a little bit. Might be. Oh, is he all right? That's sure if he jammed it, and that is an extra impact that you're taking. He's fighting through it though. May have sprained it a little bit, pushing outwards. I mean, think about it, folks. When you go into those doorways at home, you can feel up against those sides, feel what it's like in the spider hallway. But right now, Asa trying to get this last big move here. Ooh, cranes the box. Barely staying on top, getting the clear off the rodeo ropes in one go. Less than 30 seconds to this point. Short work on the salmon. And now the reverse grip just gives out. Asa won't be moving on. I think we're talking to wrist tech right now, seeing if he's okay. We'll need another bag of ice here coming into the office. Yeah, I got a little sprain on the wrist. He's good. Hopefully he's okay, not sure. It's a painful one to see. Oh, man. Tough course out there today, folks. We've got Another athlete ready to go. Addie Herman standing by. No questions. No further clarifications. She is ready to go. Coming out of the Vitality Obstacle Fitness location. 7 years of experience, 19 years old. Addie on the move. Longtime athlete in the ninja scene. 13-time competitor here. The NSC, quick dismount down. 11-time return rate into the finals. And 10 of those 11 appearances walking away with a medal, the top 3 spots. Quite the track record.
Yeah, she's an incredibly impressive athlete.
Good swing tech here on those floating monkey bars. Little hang up here on that one hook cradle. But good transitions, just going to rotate through.
You can see that brace on her right ankle. Had a pretty significant ankle injury last spring.
Well, that didn't slow her down on the warp wall, but a little cautious here on the spider, and rightfully so. This one's a jarring drop. One you got to be really accurate on. Now into that next portion of the spider hallway, testing the ankle yet again. All right, lower body all done for the most part. Full minute to go. Shake it out, take a chance here to recover. Swinging into action now on these dropping cliffs. Hold on tight, got to toss up and maintain the grip on the drop.
She's looking really good here, Strat.
Going for that reverse catch.
Yeah, come on.
Re-gripping.
One more.
Ooh, man, that was tough.
That was close, dude. I thought she was going to be able to lock that in.
We got time. She might be able to get there. Ah, yeah, grip just gives out. Have about 3 or 4 seconds to maybe test out the swing into it again, but nope, it's going to call it there. Start recovering. Third place right now as it stands, getting towards the end of the wave. You can see she caught, tried to bump up and reposition the hand a bit, and just missed with the other. Here we go. Sam Folsom, ladies and gentlemen, ready to go. Sam on the move. Coming out of the barn in Dorsey, Illinois. 21 years old, 5 years of experience. Quick move there. Barn crew putting on annual competitions of their own. Now they're hosting other league comps outside, out in the barn now, since it's been rebuilt after tragically burnt down. Now it's nice and set up. Some amazing challenges and training. Sam takes it through those floating monkey bars without any issues. Quick run up and turn. First attempt on the spider, good work.
That is huge. Staying clean here, not taking any fails to this point. He can put himself into a really good position.
16th competition here. 13 times make it into the finals. 6 open clears, 2 of which were full. Oy, looking locked in right now.
Yeah, I mean, he looks really good, and I would guess he's going to sprint into the salmon ladder to try to get the touch point. It would put him into first place, especially if he can stay clean, and then he might rest on top. Yes, sir. That's going to guarantee him a spot in the finals, and now I would expect to see him take a good amount of rest here.
Yeah, taking a breather. Rightfully so. Checking the time. Shows.
This is so smart right here. This is so smart to just sit here. You've seen how many athletes unable to complete it. 2:20. I'm guessing he's got somebody on the sidelines yelling to him when to go.
Hand over hand mode. Come on, Mr. Folsom. Oh, no! So close. Oh. I think we're going to get another chance here.
2, 1, on you.
Lee's going to try to go on a fast approach. Flip over. Try to muscle through it as best we can. But that catch at the end is extremely difficult, but what a run from Sam Folsom to put him into first place.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good run, and man, he took the rest, but still just unable.
There's no ledge, dude.
There's no ledge, and the board moves.
Yeah.
There's no ledge, and the board moves on you.
Insanely difficult.
I think if they can just increase the ledge size there,
a little bit
stabilize
more
the
room.
board.
Yeah, something. We'll see. Caleb Bergstrom on the move right now. 8-time competitor, 7 of which make it into the finals. Nice landing out of the rope and rings. Coming out of the Jungle Gym down there in Florida. Finding the backswing here for one more build of his momentum. Now, working across. Big move up and over. Just saw him at Rise at the warehouse. He made it into the finals. Woo! Man, didn't move at all from running up that wall. Just grabbed that batarang and hooked it off to the side. Brave. Hold it. Get on out of there. So far, so good. Down to our final 10 runners. Hold on tight. Let's see what the tech's going to be. First 2 locked in. Quick on the up and back. There it is.
Yeah, get that touch point here, and then you can rest.
Up we go, and just like that, second place. Caleb, no stranger to some tough obstacles. Oh my gosh, but too quick on the rotation. I mean, he flipped over quickly.
Yeah, you need to slow that down a little bit. The good news for him, though, is that it didn't waste a lot of strength.
Just hurt his time a bit, but you wonder, I guess that flip tech just is his preferred method for those kind of up and overs. Something I've seen they've got a lot of out at Jungle Gym, but
You got 40. You're at 40 right now. 20 seconds left.
not going to get it on that one.
3, 2, 1. On you. 13 seconds.
Not a lot of time here.
We'll get some experience on the rotation anyway for the flipping limits. Good fight here
Go for the finish. Ah.
Yeah, timed out, but man, the only person we've seen able to try for 3 times. And we're going to take a quick commercial break. Great run from Caleb. Be right back.
So we'll be back in just a minute. Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Ninja Master, because scoring your competition shouldn't be an obstacle. It's a Libre Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, helping children and families in need. Consider donating today. Biaggi Bros, a full-service logistics company with 3PL and supply chain solutions nationwide. Silent Ninja, custom ninja holds for your gym or backyard. Remember, the K is silent. DGS Ninja, the obstacle supplier with product lines designed by some of the best ninjas in the world. Ocean Needs Everyone, the nonprofit organization dedicated to helping save our oceans. Olo, the shoe company striving to make the best footwear for the biggest movement sports. Check out their Sapien X shoes in adult and kid sizes. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, check out one of the most unique competitions in one of the most beautiful locations, coming August 2025. Slap Chalks, always within reach, no sweat. Check out their new Obsidian Pro line. And Bucket of Chalk, our official chalk sponsor. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today.
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, CO and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
Rock Solid Warriors hosting their annual Ninja Kids for Safe Kids competition, a multi-stage charity event, February 15th and 16th. Athletes will run technical and speed courses, an optional tag team competition, and the top 3 qualify for UNAA Worlds.
Yo, what's up? It's Electric Enzo, and I'm here to tell you guys why you should subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you love Ninja Warrior, you will absolutely love the Electric Enzo YouTube. I post new Ninja Warrior themed videos every week, along with a new short every single day. These videos span from Ninja Warrior game shows, to challenges with Ninja Warrior champions, to learning new skills and flips. This channel is built for the Ninja Warrior superfan of all ages, so go hit subscribe today for some electric content.
The perfect ninja shoe. We went through all these different shoes, and these are only maybe half of the iterations that we went through. We needed to get the right rubber compound, we needed to get the right traction, we needed to get the right weight, tactile feel that you need. We finally have the rubber, we finally have the design, and it's ready. So get ready, Ninja, because we have the new Ninja shoe.
Head on over to ninjasportnetwork.com and click the store link in the header to check out our newly revamped store. We've got all kinds of great products, t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, blankets. They're a big hit. The holidays are coming up, just saying. Also, I have a baby to feed, so please buy something. NSC merchandise available now on our store.
Joseph, I need chalk. You don't need chalk. You need slab chalks. Don't forget your chalk balls. Wow, just slap your chalk pockets and go. Seriously, you only have a few seconds. Yeah.
But what about me?
I got you.
Whoa!
Thanks to Slapshocks, I was able to save time on the course.
Just use code NSC20 at slapshocks.com at checkout, and you too can save $20.
By the way, how'd you do that trick earlier?
Magic.
That's pretty cool. Wait, I'm you.
And you're me.
From the secret factory in an unknown corner of the world, bucket of chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.
So let's head back down to the floor where Porter Fanat is standing by.
There's a madman right there, Brett Sims.
Final 10 runners here. We still have not seen the last obstacle on either course. Abby Clark was almost there. She cleared it, but just didn't have time to attempt it.
There we go, Porter Fanat coming out of Ninja Intensity. Making her way through the tipping teeter-totters. 14 years old, 5 years of experience. Goes by to Porter Pace Setter. Had some really strong runs throughout her journey with the NSC. Gets through the Talon Tech on the first portion. Going for the slow approach here. Bit risky. That's a tough move. Try to adjust and see if we can fix this. Leaping into action. 6 competitions, 5 of which make it into the finals.
Got a little more aggressive there on that second attempt.
It is a scary one.
Worked out a little better for her.
Now these floating monkey bars, just such a tough move. She's a little further into this, so there's not really a chance to go back to the start platform. It's taking about 4 or 5 moves to finally get that bar seated in there. There you go. Figuring this out a little at a time.
Don't rush it. Come on, Porter. She's so strong.
Oh, man.
She is so strong, dude.
Yeah, good job. Not letting that intimidate her. Big run up here. Good catch. Barely making it then. Needs a little bit more swing.
She's crooked here. Use the wall to readjust. Okay.
There it is.
Puts herself in a 10th place. Let me see if that locks her in.
Ooh, foot just clipped the outside of the truss, so wasn't fully landed inside the hallway.
That does guarantee her a spot competing tomorrow in the finals.
Hold it as she is adjusting to try to get the hands and feet in the right spot. Impact kind of catches her off guard. Third and final attempt. Bracing for impact, and the knees buckle. Fortunate fall, but fast enough to that point get her in to tomorrow.
Yeah, that she will be competing tomorrow. There's only 3 girls after her, so might be running early, but she will be running.
Making it through, man. All right, Jay Lewis. Here we go. 11-time competitor, 9-time finalist. To move on to the next round. 8-time finisher of a podium placement. Quite a lot of wins under his belt. We'll try to add to it here at Motive. Trains out of the Obstacle Ninja Academy down there in Orlando. No. An early fall for Jay.
Yeah, that puts so much pressure on the rest of this run, Strat, because as we talked about, 1 fall's okay. He can still clinch it with 1 fall, but 2 falls would be detrimental.
Man, yeah. Pressure is on. I was talking about peaks and valleys, man. Even those early falls, it's still potential for him to make it on to tomorrow, but he's got his work cut out for him. No problem on those floating monkey bars. Made it through quickly. Time to turn and burn here. Ooh, with the fumble! Shoulder roll. Good Ukeme coming out of that. Knowing how to fall. Salvaged it. Nice work. And again, taking a little bit of a backslide down the wall. Hopefully he's okay.
Power, Jay, you got this. Come on, power.
Stressful moment here on the wall.
Got it cooked, Jay. Got it
Gets
cooked.
through it.
So now at this point, Strat, he has to clear the crux point. He's got to beat the vertical limit drop.
Ooh-wee, man, this is a rough day for our athletes. Oh. Of course, resetters making sure we're getting in place in time, and Jay just possibly a little flustered from some of the earlier falls, having a hard time getting this trampoline figured out. One last try. And Jay Lachey not moving on today. Hopefully he's okay. This is a brutal one. It seems to be the story of the open round. Just brutal early falls, making things more and more challenging. I don't think we've had an open that we haven't had a clear on in a while. I'd have to check the stats, but at least we get 1 or 2. Here we go, Tyler Smith, the technician.
Oh, let's go, Tyler.
Let's see if he can make some magic happen. Similar position at Obstacle Academy, starting things off. Didn't have any clears in the open round.
Yeah, Tyler was the lone clear at Obstacle Academy, the first comp of the season. And if Tyler can run this similar to how Sam did, get some rest before the crux, I know his vertical limit strength is good.
Oh, man. It's been a stressful day back here, man. I'm sure it's stressful out there. Even more so for the athletes. Moving quick through. So far, so good for Tyler. Also out of the barn in Dorsey, Illinois. Alongside the rest of the barn crew.
So smooth. Yeah, each one of these obstacles has just a hint of an element of scariness, and
I mean, you got 3 obstacles in a row that you have to take an obstacle with you, manipulate it in midair to catch something else. Potential to drop it and miss it, get hit by it. Then into a jarring spider hallway. Then back into something else that you have to take with you. So a lot of midair obstacle manipulation going on here today.
Good. Yep.
Quick whip around.
Man, you can hear Sam. He's so loud, giving really good cues. Look at this, 133 to this point. If he wants to beat Sam.
All right, Tyler.
Sam telling him to go get the point.
That
And
he does.
just behind.
Oh, wow, 0.3 of a second.
But here it is. I think we'll see Tyler rest a bit here. Oh no, he's going right into this.
Man, feels fresh.
He feels okay. Come on, Tyler.
Going to match, you're going to take one at a time here. No, you're going to try to move forwards quickly. Okay.
Tyler Smith, here we go. Can he make the catch?
Get out of there, Tyler.
Tyler Smith is the first athlete to clear the vertical board drop.
Oh, man, when we needed somebody to do it, Tyler delivers once again. Now it's time for a final look at the ricochet. Forwards, forwards. Ooh, buddy, get out of town. Tyler Smith gets the clear. The only one to do so far. The crowd erupts. Tyler Smith, the technician. Great job, man.
No clue. I didn't even think he put it out.
Oh my goodness. What a run.
If he switched,
He did not take a rest. We thought he was going to try to rest it up on those vertical limit grips, but felt confident with his approach and made it happen.
Yeah. The FX3. Have Isabel be.
So they're going to do a quick little interview. Got to hear from the man. The man, the myth, the legend. Tyler Smith making it happen yet again, dude. Well, here you go.
Man, this has to be one of the hardest open courses we've probably ever seen in NSC history. No one even getting to the last obstacle, and somehow you broke through, and then not only that, but then beat the last obstacle. Talk to us about your run.
Main goal going into it was definitely make it to the last obstacle, because I figured if I got there, I had a plan to get it. And it didn't go according to plan. I was going to just bump, reach. I ended up taking the backswing, which luckily enough, I had enough strength to hold on. But yeah, I mean, everything felt like I thought it would. Main goal was speed to VLs. Got there quick, took my rest there. And then, yeah, VLs, I trained a lot of grip, so it was felt good.
Yeah, and then when you got up there above the salmon ladder before the flip, you know, I heard Strat and Chris saying, he'll probably rest for a little bit. You didn't rest long at all. Did you plan to rest longer, or did you just feel good? What happened there?
Yeah, I mean, getting there, it was mainly just depending on how I felt whenever I got there, is depending on how long the rest I would take. But I felt good whenever I got there, and I really wanted enough time to do the last obstacle. So I was like, I'll just hop into it. I think I have enough strength to get it.
Yeah, and then you skipped a move on there, obviously, and hey, anything was allowed. But was there any part of you that was thinking about doing the ricochet move, or did you know from the start, if I get there, I'm going to do the bump?
Looking at it, I was like, I'll definitely just do the bump. But whenever I got there in person, I was like, maybe I should just do it how it's intended.
Pace me to
So
wall.
I was like, I got
Pace me
here,
to
I think
wall.
I'm confirmed to
Yeah,
for
that's-
tomorrow, so why not
or-
just send it just in case.
Pace me to moving
Yeah,
on.
well,
Yeah.
you probably know this, but when we get to the last runners in Wave 3, I mean, especially the barn boys, it's always like, when we don't have finish, it's like, all right, well, Tyler's up, Phil's up, here we go. And somehow you guys always deliver. Congratulations on a crazy course clear, maybe one of the best in the Open we've ever seen.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Nice job, man.
Good work, Grandpa.
My goodness, man.
Well, that sets the stage for the remaining athletes. Tyler Smith, course clear. He did it in the first comp of the season. He was the only one able to do it. He is
Wild,
just something else, man.
Yeah, had a really strong run there. I mean, strongest of the day so far. Only a handful of athletes to go. Isabella Folsom ready to take on the course Can we see another clear back-to-back here? Isabella training out of the barn as well. Big swing in to the ring. Over we go. Well, now to the Talon Tech. And swinging in. No problem so far. Going up and over. Bye-bye, Atlas. And now on to the floating monkey bars. Isabella's got 8 times showing up in the competitions. 8 times making it into the finals, 100% into the next round. Staying really consistent with her performances.
Good.
Staying really consistent with her run right now.
Good.
Up and over we go. Clean on the dismount. That's going to lock her in for tomorrow.
Good.
Big leap, miss on the side. That's okay.
Punch it a little harder, okay?
I'll have to reset and try again.
Punch it.
Ooh, and this is a tough spot to be in. Got one final try. Trying to find the timing with the hands and feet.
There you go. Lean out.
Quick adjustment there on the entry and able to salvage it. Hopping across.
Yeah, it was going over.
Increase her position a little at a time here. On now for the road or for the ricochet. Dropping cliffs.
Good, Belle. Let's go.
20 seconds.
Good. Let's go, Belle. Good. Quick. Perfect. Come on.
Wrong upper body here from Isabella.
Get up there. So good. Let's go. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Big.
And so they're going for a skip here, and that is a huge move. Going from 8th to 2nd, and had one more obstacle to go, and was almost able to show us what it looked like. A couple hiccups on the spider, but that's okay. Great run from Isabella Folsom.
Doing an interview? Other camera.
Just got hung up a little bit on that spider. Could have seen a little bit more on the tail end there, but sure we'll see some more confident runs tomorrow. Handful more athletes.
Who's standing by with Isabella?
Man, Tyler spent success, and then you success right afterwards. Success looking a little different on the women's course. That course is insanely difficult, but you made all those obstacles until the last one, obviously. Looked smooth as butter. What happened in your course route?
Planned it all what I thought was well. Everything felt really smooth, felt strong up until spider. Just undershot it a little bit. Thankfully, I was able to make the correction, and then I just kept telling everybody I was so excited to get on those cliffs because I love cliffs, and it's just, I don't know, I feel strong on them. I love how they feel, especially those with the drop, the pull. All of it was so fun. Brett designs amazing courses. I've never gotten to do one, so it's awesome.
This is your first time competing in motive?
First time ever.
That is wild. I'm sure you've got a big smile listening to that right now. But I got to ask you about that last obstacle you just did, is getting to the last cliff drop. You decided to not go for the floating cliffs up high, which we've seen a couple of athletes get to and peel off of. Did you know that going into that obstacle? What was the plan, and when did you decide to do that skip?
Yeah, actually I was over there. I watched Tyler do it. None of the guys had gotten there yet, but when Tyler did it, he didn't use those, and he made it look so easy. Granted, he makes everything look easy, but I kind of tried to gauge off of that. When I got there, I could eye it up and see that I totally felt like I had it, and it would save time, and I knew I was short on it.
I think it's a riskier move on the women's side because that backswing, you know, did you feel like you had it the whole time or any risk of peeling off?
I felt pretty comfortable. It's a nice size ledge, and I could use my thumbs on it, so I felt in control.
Nice, and you got to look at the last obstacle lane. You know, what are you thinking about that obstacle? You know, who knows what's going to look like tomorrow, but looking at that one, what are your thoughts?
Oh, I'm super excited. As soon as I walked in, I was like, that looks like a blast. I love the rollover. I like the variation that you're on VLs climbing up it and then VLs going across. I think it's so cool. I just keep looking at it. I'm really excited to try it, hopefully tomorrow. The time limit was a little tight to get there today, but I think tomorrow maybe hybrid has an extended time and maybe we get to play on it some, but I'm excited. It looks fun.
We will find out soon enough. Congratulations. You're definitely moving on to tomorrow.
Thanks.
And probably run pretty late.
I hope so.
Nice. Yeah, nice
Thank you so
job.
much. Thanks. You want the mic? You want me to just pass it off?
A really strong run from Isabella. We've got a handful more runners to go, folks. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun today, even though it's been one of the more challenging open courses we've seen all season long. No surprise, coming from Brett Sims, a longtime athlete, one of the first ever Ninja competitors here in the States. Only one of the more seasoned athletes when it comes to course design out there. Here we go. Noah Munier. Look to try to follow suit to Tyler Smith. Noah on the move. 8-time competitor here, 7-time in the finals. 5 open clears. So some great performances in the NSC. Swinging through the Talentech, both claws on, quickly, accurately. Noah repping vitality, obstacle fitness. 19 years old, 7 years of experience. Ooh, a little bit of a hiccup there, but we're going to be able to lock it right back in. See some of the vitality crew in the stairwell giving support from where they can. Up and over. Hold on tight. No, my goodness gracious.
Jeez, dude.
I don't even know what to call that. Other than a crazy save. Went for the ledge overhead, decided to catch it after the drop. Little crooked on the swing entry. 1-1, going to try to reposition potentially. Okay, gonna. No way, dude. What's he doing? Beta broken, baby. Let's go. My gosh.
You kidding me?
What in the world,
you
dude?
Kidding me?
That was sick.
That was so smart.
Noah is on a tear right now. That's what we call a beta break, ladies and gentlemen. Taking a move and doing it in a completely different way, but still within the rule set.
It's not the first time we've seen him do that.
It just shows how smart these athletes can be under the pressure and can adapt in the moment. To the tiny ledge. Not going to get it on try 1. Here we go. He's got time. Needs to just get into it a little stronger of a toss. Easier said than done. Your biceps are engaged the entire time going forwards. Trying to build up momentum here and then catch on that move right there is no easy task. And I think Noah's going to call it on that. Yep, not going to have much time for a retry, but what a wild move, man, on the rodeo ropes.
What a wild move. What a wild run strat. Let's start here with the jumping spider. He comes into it. He gets, looks like good positioning, but he goes up for the top cliffhanger as it's dropping, somehow able to save it.
Nope.
Then we come over to here to one of the most ingenious moves we've seen. He goes to one, switches so that he can face forward on the launch up,
and then
making the dismount.
Yeah, smooth, man.
And then here, just not quite enough purchase on the cliff ledge to hold on.
Wow. Great run, Noah. All right, handful more athletes down to our final 5. Jake McClintock getting ready to go, coming out of Ninja Intensity. Also climbs a lot outdoors. See, rock climber, working that grip strength. Be moving smooth, best as he can. 17 years old, 7 years of experience. Trying to make it to a V11 in the climbing world. No problem so far. Jake's competed in 4 competitions in the NSC. Took first place at the first qualifier of the season. It's his second time back here. The only second time competing outside of Ninja Intensity. Got a little hang up there on the ring transfer.
Yeah, that dials up the pressure a little bit. Jake won our first competition of the season. Be a big surprise for him not to make it to finals.
Up and in we go. Races for impact, twisting around. Drop it on down. Let's see what the tech's going to be here on the rodeo ropes. Big bounce up, no problem there on the first catch. Makes that move over for doubling up. Opting for the reverse catch, nicely done. So far, so good. This is putting Kevin Rodriguez on the bubble, but now taking him out. Clint's going to be in 8th. Secures his spot for tomorrow. Will he have the grip strength for this move? Rotating over. Trying a different tech on the way forwards. Now doing 2 to 1. I like the approach. Can we cover this distance, Jake? Yes, sir. We're going to see another one. Potentially. He's got 15 seconds.
15 seconds. It's not a lot of time.
Quick chalk up. Ooh, fingertips. Fighting for it. Yo, get out of there.
I don't know.
Oh, collapses.
Oh, he missed it by 0.5 seconds.
The boos come out. The tomatoes from the upper deck are going to be hurled at Swanson at any second.
Oh, boo.
What a run from Jake. Man, the one miss on the one miss earlier in the course cost him the clear. But what a strong run from him nonetheless. That is a really impressive job. To almost get a clear after a miss on the course is still really impressive. Oy, oy, oy. We are getting down to the wire here. Lily Barrett.
Final 3 runners.
All right, Lily Barrett standing by. Also coming out of the Ascend Obstacle Training Facility. 14 years old, 7 years of experience. Saw her twin sister, Charlotte, run earlier. Excuse me. But here we go. Well, they stride across the teeter-totters, no problem. Also, another athlete with a 100% return rate into the finals.
Yeah, she stayed a little too high on that rope there, but quick adjustment. She realized it right away.
Just saw her at Rise at the warehouse. Or excuse me, that was from season 3. Saw her at Gravity Forge when she took first place.
Yeah, she got over the hump at Gravity Forge. She was 2 second places in a row, I believe, Jungle Gym and Stanford.
Having a really great season this year. See Lucas over there in the stairwell. Providing encouragement, her sister as well. All cheering her on. Staying calm and collected here. Opting for the big throw for the dismount. Oh my gosh, just completely looked like she decapitated herself.
Matrix on that one.
Screenshot that. That was crazy. Up and over, no problem. Accurate placements, popping on down.
And there is her spot in the finals for tomorrow.
Big bounce.
She's had an interesting...
We had too much on the outwards portion of the board. Nursing the wrist a bit.
Yeah, she's had an interesting season strat. In the 2 competitions where she took second place, she didn't have the greatest open rounds. And so she had to run early during the finals. And then when she did break through and win at Gravity Forge, she had a much better spot in the run order, which is a massive advantage.
Yeah, knowing what you have to beat as far as time-wise and distance on the course. Excellent work recovering on the tilting spider. Climbing up, truss is okay. In order to get to that trapeze bar. 40 seconds. First drop, no problem. It's almost like an extended, far-reaching, rumbling dice type move. Big toss up, can we catch it? Oh, not quite. 15 seconds. See if she'll want to give this another go, at least to get a feel for the toss across. As time ticks away. Testing the jump up to the trapeze and the toss into it. And that's going to put her into 5th. Just one miss on that spider hallway. And look at this, man, just whoop. Completely
Just
limbo.
Complete back bend there. Really impressive, honestly. Yeah, it just doesn't survive the drop here.
That's pretty jarring. Tripled up on the pads, though. Thankfully, everything's A-OK. And Jackson Erdos ready to go as we stride our way into action. Jackson will be moving quick here. 18-time competitor in the NSC, 11 of which making it into the finals. Had a tear of first place finishes in this earlier in the season. Just coming off of a 3rd place victory at Rise. Jackson moving smooth so far. Another really well-versed athlete in obstacle design.
Oof.
Back slam there a little bit. Hopefully he shakes it off. He's all right.
Yeah, tough fall there.
is. Yeah, he was one of the primary obstacle designers, course designers at Gravity Forge. Jimmy trains at, coaches out of. Cruising through the spider hallway. And Brett Strong is on the bubble. And Jackson is going to be the man to potentially end the streak of final appearances for Brett. For the back toss here, up and into that hook, and ooh, he takes a whiff on it.
Yeah, that's huge.
Pressure is on.
Yeah, Jackson.
Oh, yep.
And he's got to get through the salmon ladder quickly now. Brett Strong, 2:24 is the time to beat. Looks like he's going to do it quickly.
Oh, man, and just locks it in.
Yeah, he just barely locks himself in with only Phil Folsom to run. You didn't want to be sitting in 15th place.
Oh, man. Well, let's see what we got. We got 30 seconds to go still. Working through one at a time. And the backswing leading into the catch, and there we go.
Oh my gosh, dude.
He said, I ain't done. 14th nothing. Get me up there. Third place now. What a run from Jackson.
Yeah, that's huge. What a clutch moment for him. Backs against the wall, taking multiple fails. He's sitting in 14th place when he absolutely needs something big. He delivers.
Man, the heart and durability of these athletes. Some tough falls out there and still able to bounce back and fight on to get through one of the hardest obstacle finishes here we've ever seen. Bill Folsom, your turn, my friend.
Yeah, we're down to the final two, and these final two are the top two in the NSC ranking. This is a ranking that's generated based on competitions all throughout the year, not just NSC competitions. These are the top athletes in the NSC ranking, number one, respectively.
Bill Folsom on the move. Couple moves through. Another athlete out of the barn. Rounding out the trio of the barn boys. Up and in, Lincoln what he can. No problem with those talons in hand. $18 competitions under his belt, 12 open clears. Let's make that 13 if we can. Very consistent showing in the finals as well. A little hung up on this one. Laughs about it and keeps on cruising. Quick little visualization, getting the brain ready. Ooh, we're good. That was just...
Yeah, it looked good. The hand
overclinged
stayed on top of the batarang.
Yep. No
Looks
ring
good.
grab. No ring grab there. Quick foot adjustment. Hopping through, good moves thus far.
Luke Dillon on the bubble right now.
Phil up and in, quick move across. Okay, just gonna link everything. One backswing for safety. 18 years old, 6 years of experience. Quick hop up. It's the clear, locking it in.
Yeah, I mean, only putting him into 8th place right now. Solid run to this point, 155.86. Not taking any rest. He wants a shot at that last obstacle. He does not want Tyler to be a table of one in the finishers party.
Oh, here comes a tough move here. Yo, there we go.
And Phil is through as well. 4 athletes through the crux.
All right, ricochet time. Forward and back. First quick move.
Little smile on his face there as he hits it.
Kidding me, dude. Just another day in the office for Mr. Phil Folsom.
Another day in the office, but he's not fast enough to unseat Tyler from the number 1 spot.
Oh, just barely, just barely. What a run, though, man.
Let's go down to the floor. Ethan Swanson is standing by with Phil. Let's hear what Phil has to say.
Phil. Hey, congratulations. Great run. You and Tyler, man. What is going on? The Barn Boys, we talk about it all the time, but like, this course is insane. And you guys just cleared it with time to spare.
Man, I think the main thing that we have on everybody else right now is we're good at tech, but we don't really get to show our strength aspect as much just because Ninja's pretty techy, but we train a lot of strength aspect as well. So happy that we can show that when on those vertical limits and slopers at the end.
We've seen you both on burnout courses. I think people know you guys are strong. I don't think there's any question about that. So what do you think you guys did differently through this course that maybe some other athletes aren't? Because you guys, I mean, that's an entire extra obstacle.
Yeah, I mean, our goal is keep it smooth. We both knew we'd have the strength to clear that vertical limit. So it's get there smooth, lock it in for day 2, and then clear the vertical limit after that. So nothing really crazy. It was just, we've been training vertical limits.
Yeah, and I have to ask you, I mean, this warp wall run, kind of a scary catch.
Yeah.
You kind of caught on the hand one way, then switched it the other side into an awkward position. I mean, did you pinch your hand? That had to be pretty painful, right?
It was a little painful, but I mean, that's just a part of Batarang sometimes. If you miss, you're gonna pinch a hand, and that's how it is. So.
Does that get in your head at all for the rest of the course, knowing how like finger grip heavy the rest of the obstacles are?
No, it wasn't too bad. I knew it was just like a shake it off and keep going, and I didn't think it'd affect my pinch or anything, so I was okay.
Well, amazing run, and not good enough to unseat Tyler. Unfortunately, he's going to be running after you tomorrow, but congrats, you're moving on.
Hey, thank you.
Nice job, dude. Yep, I'll take that back from you.
And now we'll go down to our final runner of the day, Taylor Green. We talked about Phil being number 1 in the NSC men's ranking. Taylor Green is your number 1 athlete in the NSC women's ranking.
Yeah, old Taylor, season 1 champ. And a big name in the community. He's one of the first younger athletes to go viral in the new age of social media and whatnot. Was racing her coach at one of the Wolfpack training facilities. Since then, she has been performing extremely well in all these different competitions, various leagues, all over the place. Training out of the Arc Ninja out in Colorado. 17 years old, 7 years of experience. Here we go to close out the day. Taylor Green, the floor is yours. Let's see what we can do. We're going to cross the teeter-totters. Over and through the ropes and rings. Yet another athlete, only a handful have the stat of 100% return rate into the finals. 10 competitions, 10-time appearances in the finals. Gonna keep that streak going.
It's an unbelievable stat in the regular season, and especially for that many. Not only does she have 10 finals appearances, but she also has 10 podiums. She's never not competed in the regular season and not made a podium.
That is wild, dude. That is a wild stat.
She's one of the most dominant athletes in our sport. She's so fun to watch. She's so fun to talk to and get her thoughts on training and mindset, and just an all-around great athlete.
That's cool to see, man. The athletes that are just grew with the sport as it was hitting its height and popularity on the TV show. Now seeing how things have developed outside of that. Oh, and couldn't quite.
Yeah, she flipped her hand there on the second reach.
Shocking fall there.
Yeah, that puts a lot of pressure on this next attempt here.
Little rock, but we got it figured out.
She's got to flip that hand. Or not.
Wow, that's
a lot of flexibility.
Yeah. Big challenge to hold it like that, to keep the shoulder in its socket. Ducks under. It's going to put Avery Glance on the bubble. Up and over we go. Gets the dismount, and we'll be moving on to tomorrow. Maintaining that streak. Falling forwards, braces for impact. Quick transition through the cliff ledges. 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, it's not a lot of time, a lot of pressure here on this obstacle. This is the second to last obstacle.
Floating monkey bars were a long obstacle to have to reset and try again, but we're moving through as best as we can. And grip just gives out. Everything just adds up. It is a war of attrition out there for the athletes, but amazing work from all the athletes today. Very challenging course put on by the Motive team. Shout out to all the athletes, all the parents, everybody watching at home on the live stream, everybody hanging out with us here in the building. That's going to do it for the Open. Here's a look at the leaderboard brought to you by the Bucket of Chalk.
Yeah, let's take a look. Tyler Smith, Phil Folsom, your two finishers on the men's side. Jake McClintock sitting in third place right now. It is absolutely stacked. The top 6 on the leaderboard are already qualified for the championship, and it is a battle coming tomorrow. This is going to be so fun to watch these athletes throughout hybrid speed and burnout. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at where things stand for the women.
Yeah, man, I'm curious to see what adjustments they're going to make for the course tomorrow. They intended on adding an extra obstacle, but here's a look at the women's leaderboard. Abby Clark, one of the first ones to make it through that tough dropping cliffhanger section in a quick fashion, puts her at the top of the leaderboard. Isabella Folsom right behind her. Also, a lot of the athletes in those top positions already qualified.
A lot of qualified athletes already here. Here at Motive, Mila Getting, number 15, just sneaking in. She's already qualified, but coming from our youth championship. Fun to see her get in.
Yep.
She'll be running first tomorrow, but for Wave 3, for our 6th qualifier here at Motive, that is going to do it. We're going to turn things over to our sponsors and our Patreon supporters, but we will be back tomorrow for the finals. Check it out. We'll be streaming live all day back here on our YouTube. Huge thank you if you are a Patreon supporter. These events are not possible without your support. So thank you so much for supporting us and supporting this league. You've allowed us to expand into an expanded youth season. You've helped us pay these athletes prize money, and you help us travel and get to these amazing competitions. So thank you so much for all of the support to our sponsors and our Patreon supporters.
Thanks, everybody. Can't wait to see y'all tomorrow. See you then.
Ninja Sport Championship is brought to you by Ninja Master, because scoring your competition shouldn't be an obstacle. It's a Libre Family Restaurant, supporters of the Ronald McDonald House, helping children and families in need. Consider donating today. Biaggi Bros, a full-service logistics company with 3PL and supply chain solutions nationwide. Silent Ninja, custom ninja holds for your gym or backyard. Remember, The K is silent. DGS Ninja, the obstacle supplier with product lines designed by some of the best ninjas in the world. Ocean Needs Everyone, the nonprofit organization dedicated to helping save our oceans. Olo, the shoe company striving to make the best footwear for the biggest movement sports. Check out their Sapien X shoes in adult and kid sizes. Barbados Ninja Throwdown, check out one of the most unique competitions in one of the most beautiful locations, coming August 2025. Slap Chalks, always within reach, no sweat. Check out their new Obsidian Pro line. And Bucket of Chalk, our official chalk sponsor. Reach into the bucket and grab some chalk today.
Ocean Needs Everyone is celebrating 5 years of saving the oceans. My name's Enzo, and through Ocean Needs Everyone, I help save the ocean by doing beach cleanups, CO and mangrove plantings, making art about recycled plastic, and making films regarding the ocean's health. How can you help save the oceans at home? Well, even if you don't live near an ocean, trash can end up in there eventually, so cut down on your use of single-use plastics. If you see trash on the roads or beaches, make sure to pick it up. Use less gas-powered vehicles, fish responsibly, and help support local organizations. I started my organization when I was 12 years old because I wanted to make a difference. So remember, you're never too young to follow your dreams and make a change. Let's all save our oceans together, one piece of trash at a time.
Rock Solid Warriors hosting their annual Ninja Kids for Safe Kids competition, a multi-stage charity event, February 15th and 16th. Athletes will run technical and speed courses, an optional tag team competition, and the top 3 qualify for UNAA Worlds.
Yo, what's up? It's Electric Enzo, and I'm here to tell you guys why you should subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you love Ninja Warrior, you will absolutely love the Electric Enzo YouTube. I post new Ninja Warrior themed videos every week, along with a new short every single day. These videos span from Ninja Warrior game shows, to challenges with Ninja Warrior champions, to learning new skills and flips. This channel is built for the Ninja Warrior superfan of all ages, so go hit subscribe today for some electric content.
The perfect ninja shoe. We went through all these different shoes, and these are only maybe half of the iterations that we went through. We needed to get the right rubber compound, we needed to get the right traction, we needed to get the right weight, tactile feel that you need. We finally have the rubber, we finally have the design, and it's ready. So get ready, Ninja, because we have the new Ninja shoe.
Head on over to ninjasportnetwork.com and click the store link in the header to check out our newly revamped store. We've got all kinds of great products, t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, blankets. They're a big hit. The holidays are coming up, just saying. Also, I have a baby to feed, so please buy something. NSC merchandise available now on our store.
Joseph, I need chalk. You don't need chalk. You need slab chalks. Don't forget your chalk balls. Wow, just slap your chalk pockets and go. Seriously, you only have a few seconds.
But what about me?
I got you.
Whoa! Thanks to Slap Chalks, I was able to save time on the course.
Just use code NSC20 at slapchalks.com at checkout, and you too can save $20.
By the way, how'd you do that trick earlier?
Magic.
That's pretty cool. Wait, I'm you.
And you're me.
From the secret factory in an unknown corner of the world, Bucket of Chalk is coming to you handmade, perfectly balanced, and made with love.